Let me get a punch. Let me just feel the punch. Play with the wrong guy, pow. Put with the put get the pop punch out. Popcorn now, yeah, I'm a cut.
Did you see that tail? She knows we are here, Elango. It's like we're the only ones without an invitation. Size of that tail? We will miss the magic. Mothers are protective. Look at her ears. They are checking credentials. Like they are going to a meeting. Just walk
Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
Driving forward. He's having a hit! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Gonzalez. Spread to the right. He is through here. Elects to cross. Only partially clear. That has not gone well. He'll try from distance. It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's straight offside. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Berardi. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Still goalless at the moment.
Llobregat genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
And he's managed to get free. Good claim, no margin for error there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that's going wide left. It's run loose here. Berardi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's looking wide. That is good progress on the left. And he was quick to react. Gonzalez. More and more pressure on the ball here. That's a throw. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's intervened well there. Gonzalez tries from a long way out. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Not the most accurate pass. Nunez, and that's really well manoeuvred. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Well, that is one way to stop him. Here's a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Valencia with the corner, there first. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely aimed pass. Taken back almost at once. He's had a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. This is their second corner of the game. They've played it short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's decided to go for it. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Nunez into stoppage time, very little left on it. He's got away. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Tries a shot! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
Valencia really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it and eventually they'll get a break.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're off again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
This looks just about within shooting range. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Valencia seem to have deployed this as a tactic that may need reconsideration.
It's a pretty loose pass. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. There's the shot! And a neat finish! Barely into the second half. And already it is heating up.
Marcó en el minuto 54.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And that is well cleared, and claimed it back swiftly. That's rather hopeful. Oh, superb reflexes from the keeper. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. It's a really well-measured ball. An instinctive... Oh, good play! It's hit the upright. And he's quick to get rid. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a lovely, neat pass. Spread out to the left.
Asciende a 28.599
And that's a throw.
espectadores.
Lobbed in behind. Strokes it back. That is good alertness. Just eases him off the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and
Good effort from distance. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So time for
28.
change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Tries from distance. He's got away with one there. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. And the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? The referee's awarded a free kick.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 24 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 3, el dorsal 11.
That has been knocked clear. Deftly away. 75 minutes played. Great defending, strong and determined. Nicely spread. Now it's Berardi.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Almost there, but it's cold sweats all round.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, the ball's gone astray, and that was nowhere near his best. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Valencia really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Oh, he's burst through! That's a good ball out wide.
Habrá 3 minutos
And
de
that's
descuento.
played in low.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he has shown him a yellow card. Hartman. And he's running through. That's destined for the flank. And that is that. Valencia come away having earned what they always set out to earn, the maximum complement of points. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Valencia clearly weren't looking to win it this way. There's no doubt about that. Still, you have to credit them for their ability to dig deep, to show good mental strength and to find that extra gear when it mattered.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye.
Ha sido una derrota amarga, pero aprenderemos de ella y seremos más fuertes. Gracias por el apoyo.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards, where he just seems to glide away from defenders, gets himself into great positions, and likes to hit it hard and nice and early. That's a horrible combination for any defence that's trying to deal with him, I can tell you that.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And that is out of play. He's in plenty of space here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Just eases him off the ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, red, nice interception. That's going to go a long way. pretty cagey early on from both sides. Mazraoui did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's having a hit! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Oh, that's ambitious. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. He's found a way past. Not the most accurate pass. La Coruña are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
And he's had it nicked away. That's going wide left. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Strong running down that left flank. Hoisted in. Shoots! He's got away with one there. Valencia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And this is Berardi. Berardi with the delivery. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. He's only too happy to take that back. It's a pretty loose pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he's let fly! And for a moment, time stood still. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mazraoui, pass somewhat off target. That has been slung wide. It's a threat, real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Oh, that's a key interception. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So, into the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Just about within shooting range. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Spread it left.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Goes for the shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
No, that's been intercepted. Ball's gone out of play. Aimed beyond the defence. Space for him to turn and look. In towards the... Getting up there! Goal! How they've waited! Now they have it! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
La Coruña have broken. Tries from a long way out. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Valencia have obviously gone down this shooting route in the hope of exposing a flaw or two. I think the best thing they can do is just move to plan B.
La Coruña ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get.
He's going for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Muscular approach does pay off here. And he was quick to react. He has found the way through. In with the challenge. He's looking wide.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Nice physical. And he's decided to go for it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10, el dorsal 2.
Takes a shot! Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. That is a little undercooked. He's in a great position here.
Valencia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He'll try from distance! And that's another fine save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder. It's a good show of persistence, this. If they manage an equaliser, it'll be a great show.
Mazraoui, he is onto this. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Valencia very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now he's off and running. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He shifted it to the flank, engages and forces him off the ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Taken back almost at once. Keep the ball. Oh, terrible pass. He's being urged to shoot. And that is that. Valencia come up short. They will be taking nothing away from this one, an outcome which is thoroughly disappointing on all counts. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it wasn't a great game, Peter, not by any stretch. Both sides looked pretty laboured in the first half. A slight improvement in the second, I must admit. But just one significant moment. That's what it's all about.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Que pueden consultar los detalles sobre las entradas para los próximos partidos en la página web oficial del equipo.